Please welcome to our show, Nori Bradley, Trauma Program Manager at CoxHealth, and Lindsay Turner, that's like my right to left over there, okay, CPST RN and Outreach and Education Coordinator at CoxHealth, and both of them work in trauma services at CoxHealth. Thank you for being here.
Thanks very much.
Okay, explain your positions, what you do there.
Yeah, so we're both registered nurses. I oversee the trauma program as a whole. So the program is more than just the emergency department of the hospital or the hospital in general. We extend from pre-hospital services, which is kind of what Lindsay will talk about in her role, all the way through the ER visit, inpatient, rehab, moving those patients through as traumas, as well as our program, which is the trauma registry, injury prevention, process improvement, research, education, and outreach. So very robust.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yes. Yes.
So I get to do a lot of the outreach things. So I work primarily with fire departments, EMS, hospitals that are more rural that send us trauma patients, and do outreach and education with them, as well as doing car seat checks and some injury prevention stuff as well.
Oh, wow. So what is the purpose of trauma services at CoxHealth?
Yeah, so trauma services overall, we're a level 1 trauma center at CoxHealth, which is a great resource for the community, because if you are injured, you can come to us. We're the highest level of care that you can receive for a trauma center. So part of that is injury prevention, which is what we're here to talk about today, in our partnership with Children's Miracle Network. So injury prevention, ultimately the goal is to go out into the community, provide resources, education, as well as equipment if it's needed. So car seats, like Lindsay mentioned, life jackets, bike helmets, those kinds of things, in hopes of preventing that injury before you come to us.
Action rather than reactive.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, all right. How does it, how does it that Children's Miracle Network hospitals at CoxHealth help, how do you all help make these programs work? How do they become, I'm listening to all you do and I'm going,
that's a lot.
This is all being done, and a big part of that is the Children's Hospital, the Miracle Network Hospital.
Yeah, so CMN and Children's Miracle Network, in partnership with our trauma program, are able to provide those resources to the community. So, we give out free bike helmets, for instance. If you are a family that's in need and need a car seat, or you want your car seat checked, there's statistics out there that show very high likelihood that your car seat was installed incorrectly if it was not installed by a CPST. So we have CPSTs on staff within the trauma program, as well as at Cox through the hospital, where you can call, you can make an appointment, go to our website, make an appointment, come in and get your car seat checked to make sure it's installed appropriately. We also partner with CMN for our large community events, like our Kids Safety Fair that's in the summer traditionally, as well as Trunk or Treat. So Trunk or Treat is coming up October 31st. So that's on campus at Cox South, in between Wheeler and Holston buildings, in a parking garage. So it's covered, so if weather's rough that day, we're covered from that standpoint, but we're able to push this out to the community and be involved in injury prevention with the partnership with CMN.
I've heard that when you have kids, you guys don't hand out a manual, because having a kid could be scary. I'm glad you guys are there, because you can help. Like, I didn't even think about the car seat.
Yeah.
Like properly installing the car seat.
Yeah. And one of the cool things that came from this partnership as well is we do have mobile car seat check stations. So we can hook a trailer up and go to where the need is the most. So we are able to do that through this partnership as well.
Do you think the community doesn't always realize the outreach that Cox hospitals have?
Yeah, I think definitely. We've tried, I've been over the program now for about 3 years.
Sure.
We're trying very hard to raise awareness that resources are out there. I think that's the number one thing, is people may not know they're out there, or they don't know how to reach the resource, who to contact, and things like that.
So if somebody is in need and needs this, your assistance, and how do they contact the Children's Miracle Network through CoxHealth?
Yeah, so there's 2 options, one of which is the phone number, so it's 417-269-KIDS, as well as the online website, which...
CoxHealthCMN.com.
That's easy.
Yes.
I like a good, easy website.
Yes, easy website.
You can find everything you need right there.
You can.
Wow, you never think about everything they do.
Well, yeah, you think of a hospital as everybody goes in, they work on them there, but the outreach now is, that's a whole other faction of Cox Hospital.
And we have a lot of rural areas, so I'm glad you're helping with that as well. A lot of people don't think that. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thanks for what you do. God bless you, both of you.
Thank you.
All right.